Our next guest has a special story of faith. Back in 2021, while recovering from COVID, she says that God gave her a nudge to go on her first mission trip.
Yeah, since then she's been working to raise money to build a school in the Amazon. Susan Thomas is here to share her story. Thanks for being here, Susan.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We're excited to hear what happened. You went on your first mission trip, and then you felt that little nudge inside, huh?
I did. I went on my first mission trip to the Amazon last summer in 2021. When I got back, I just knew that there was something that God wanted me to do, but I didn't know what. So I prayed about it for about a month and a half. And then...
And we're seeing some pictures here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's actually the village. Those are pictures of the village where I'm trying to build a school. And so I knew that there was something that God wanted me to do, but I wasn't sure what. I prayed about it for about a month and a half, and then I was looking at the Justice and Mercy International website. They're the ones I went with. And I saw a fund to raise money for a school. And immediately my teacher heart and the Holy Spirit in me just pinged. And it was like, God, that's it. That's what you want me to do. But I still wasn't totally convinced. God knows I need big signs, so I asked
Charles
him to
Stanley,
send me a big sign.
the late Charles Stanley said that God would move heaven and earth to show you as well. But go ahead, tell us how
he did. He moved actually somebody from Washington to St. Louis. I'd gone to a conference with some friends of mine, a women's conference, a Christian women's conference in St. Louis, and one day I was there and I went into a display there at the conference, and you had ribbon that you could write your dream on and lattice to tie it on. And so I wrote building an Amazon school. I was like, God, it's been a month and a half, I don't know. And so I tied it to the lattice, prayed about it, and then went on looking at the display. Well, not 2 minutes later, a woman that I went to the Amazon with a few months before walked in the room. Right. And I was so excited to see her, but I didn't get it at first. I was a little slow on the uptake. The next day, God said to me, Susan, you don't get it. You don't get what I did. I was like, what did you do? He said, you could have met anywhere, at the concession stand, at the bathroom, you know, not met at all. There were 15,000 women here. He said, I arranged for the two of you to meet after that prayer. At that time, you asked for a billboard. I sent you Kathy from Washington State.
And this is what I want done.
Yes, and there was no denying it after that.
So once that happened, what was that next process for you? Was it like, okay, we got to get going on this now?
Well, I contacted Justice and Mercy International based in Nashville. I said, this is what God has told me to do. They had a village that needed a school. They worked with the Iranduba Secretary of Education. They had to get it approved. For some reason, the Brazilian government won't build a school. And so they identified it. They got land donated. There's pictures of the land that might be shown, and have a site. And then after that, it was setting up a campaign page. And God told me to do that President's Day. So, you know, that's kind of how that all started.
And you need, so you said, what, $30,000 to build this school, and you're not quite halfway there. And they're going to start building, what, in the fall, I think?
In August. They want to start construction at the start of the dry season in August. So I have just over $12,000. It's $30,000 for the school. So, yeah, I need about $18,000 more.
Okay, and you need half of that to get this project going to start building there. So.
Yes.
Okay, and you say that they really need this school over there, right? There's a lot of issues that go on. So.
Yeah, this particular school, these children have not had school for 3 years. Wow. The school was destroyed by floodwaters. Most of the children in this school cannot read or write. This area is rampant with drug trafficking. There's a lot of horrendous abuse that happens to the children. So it's not just giving them hope through education and hope of a better life, but it's also providing a safe place for them to go to report the abuse. And this school could just
really turn lives around.
Turn lives around and totally change this village.
Okay, and we have a QR code right by Cody, my man Cody, right here, so they can scan a QR code. Go to Lifestyle Live TV.
Yep.
and they can find out more information there.
Yes.
So, but you need 30,000.
Yes.
You're almost halfway there.
Almost
so.
halfway.
Susan, great
thank
talk.
you.
We could talk all day long.
A great
here, so.
story and a great cause. And
Thank you.